Okay, so if you bought this email course, but you're just getting started in your business or you're just about to start, this is the section for you. In this section, in the portfolio stage, I'm gonna show you how to get your first few projects, get out there, get some clients, and most importantly, start getting some results. Once you get results, there's a lot you can do when it comes to selling. It's gonna help you to send bigger and better cold emails to bigger and better businesses and just get their attention, because you can show them, hey, I'm doing this, I've already helped some people, these are the results that I'm getting, and here's how I can help you too. But to do that, we have to start at the beginning, and that is the portfolio stage. We just have to get out there, get a few projects to get that momentum going, get some real results going, and this section is going to show you how to do it. I have a lot of different techniques that should make it super easy and fast and effective to get your first couple of projects with the right people, to do the right work, to show your potential to help other businesses in the best way possible. So if you're ready to go, let's jump into it.
Hey, what is up, and welcome to this quick portfolio stage training. So if you're watching this, you're probably at the early stages of your business, and I am sure that your goal is to start getting profitable, working with bigger, better clients, making more money, and having a successful business. You see the money in your bank account growing and things are good. So how do you do this? I want to break it down, my approach in this quick training, and just show you what I've seen over the years work a lot more successful than other approaches that don't work all that well. So what I've done is I've come up with this diagram, and I want to show you how to get from where you are now, so down at this level here, to where you want to be, which is your goal amount of money, as fast as possible. So picture this line here as your goal amount of income. How do you go from where you are now to where you want to be? So let's break down the main ways that people think this is done, and which ones to me work and which ones don't actually even matter. So first one, location. I've taught a lot of different freelancers in a lot of different locations, and some freelancers think that just being in a location is going to help them a lot. So maybe they're in the US or they're in Western Europe. And then other freelancers think, oh, I'm in this country, I'm in this region. People here just don't get paid all that much, and this is going to hold me back. To me, it actually does not matter all that much. Okay, there's some small advantage being in the right location, but really anybody in any location can definitely build a highly successful business by just not actually focusing on what location they're in all that much. You have to be aware of where you're starting for sure, but long-term success is not going to be about where you're based. Just because you're based in a good country does not mean that people are going to pay you well. Just because you're based in a not so good country, and I don't like using that phrase, does not mean that people won't pay you well. You can be based anywhere on the planet, and if you're running your business correctly, if you go through the portfolio stage correctly, you can very quickly move to very high paying work. And I'm going to show you how I would go about it in this video. Okay, next thing is credentials. And this comes from just the past 100 years of high level education. Back in the day, everyone would go to university, and this was pretty much a guaranteed way to make a lot more money. Nowadays, that mindset still carries over, where people think, oh, if I have a degree and higher level training and all these certificates and all these courses, that people will start paying me more. And often that is not the case. As time progresses, it's actually becoming less and less the case, because there's just so many people out there with so much education that people who are hiring and people who are paying, especially freelancers, just don't really look for this anymore. They don't really care so much. They're not looking at your credentials, at your qualifications, at your degrees, at your certifications. You've taken these courses, you've taken this training. They don't really care all that much. Now, does that mean that they're not valuable for you? No. If you're taking the right education, I take a bunch of courses. You guys can see all the books here behind me. I get coaching, I join these masterminds. I'm all about that for your own skill set. But just going to a client and saying, hey, I've taken this course and this training and I'm getting coaching from this person, it's not going to get you paid directly. Clients just don't see that as a strong enough reason to justify paying you money. By itself, it's good for you to have it, but just saying that to a client is unfortunately not going to get you paid. So for me, this one is not the main thing to focus on to get you to your goal income. Okay, what about experience? I mean, if you have a lot of experience, you've worked on a lot of different projects, you've been in the game for a couple of years, does this mean that people are going to start paying you more? I would also argue no, and don't worry, I'm not going to say no to everything here. But to me, experience in of itself is not actually the main thing. I've seen people in the industry freelancing 10 years, maybe even 15 years, who are still not making that much money. And I've seen people come in and in just a few months really jump ahead with how much they're getting paid. Again, when a client goes to hire people, experience might seem like a huge advantage, but actually it's not that much of an advantage. And if you don't have experience, there's very quick ways that you can get paid a lot more by just doing things in a better way. So if you're watching this and you have experience, Okay, perfect. You could try use it to your advantage. If you don't, it actually doesn't matter to me all that much with trying to get paid more. And there's other things that you can focus on a lot more. Okay, next up, sales skills. Do sales skills matter? Now, if you know about me and my experience, I love to teach sales skills. Sales skills is also something I personally love. I've used it to succeed a lot in my business. It definitely is something that can really, really help you being able to sell well and understand what clients need and why they need it and what their problems are and what goals they have and how to make a deal together and how to price it correctly. But do sales skills in of themselves get you paid? To me, this is also a no, and this hurts me to do it because sales skills are such a valuable skill. But in of themselves, they actually do not directly get you paid. It's more of like facilitating the deal, but they are not the main reason that clients will pay you. So what is? It only leaves one thing here. It is results. Look, when clients decide who to pay a lot of money, who to work with, who to trust with their business problems, who to start just giving more money to because they're capable of getting them the results that they want, it is people who've already gotten other people results. This is the main thing that clients want to see one way or another. It's how they decide, should they work with you? It's how to decide how much money they should give to you. It's how to decide, should they keep doing business with you? It's down to results. So what does this mean? It means that to grow your business as fast as possible, the main thing to focus on in the early stages is how you can start building results. The more results you can get, the more new clients you can get, the more then you can get even more results, the more you can leverage that to get even bigger, better clients who'll pay you more, and so on. It's a positive feedback loop. Getting more results gets you more clients, gets you more results, increases the amount of money you can charge. So all of this is to say, quite simply, that the main goal of the portfolio stage should not be to get paid straight away. It should not be to start flashing all your credentials. It should not be to over focus on your experience or your location. It should be to get results. Go working with the right people, doing the right projects, showing what your skills can do in the marketplace. You can solve real problems. You can help businesses in real ways. This is what I can do. This is how I can help you. I just helped this person over here. Now maybe I can help you also to do these other big things. So this is the main goal. You got to keep this in mind. You don't want to just go out there in the portfolio stage and be busy working with a bunch of random people doing random stuff. You want to think of what can you offer? Who is the best place to go help with the skills that you have? Where can you just apply yourself in the best way to solve the biggest problems, to show the maximum value you have, to build the biggest results? The more you can do that, the quicker your business is going to grow. And by far, the quicker you're going to get to the goal income that you have. So not to overwhelm you with this, but just keep this in mind. As you're selecting the clients, as you go through this portfolio stage and you look at the different templates, keep in mind, who do you want to be working with? Where is the best place to use the skills that you have and to gain more experience and to solve the right problems? Don't just go working with anyone. Select the right people in this stage. And the more you can get a good base level of results right now, the more it will speed up everything else in your business in the future, and the faster you can move to the sort of income that you want. And then the faster you can go from there and aim for even higher income and an even bigger, more profitable business. So I hope this quick training helps. Go through the rest of the sections in this portfolio stage, work with the right people, solving the right problem, getting the best results that you can with the skills that you already have or can quickly learn. And very quickly, your business is going to start to grow, to get more profitable, and to move to those bigger projects that you want to get. So that's it for the training, and I'll see you in the rest of the section.
Okay, when you're starting your business, close friends and connections might be a great place to get your first project. Now, you do have to be careful. You don't want to just work with anyone because they say yes. You still want to make sure that you're picking the right clients. So people where you can use your actual skill, they have a real business, they have a real problem, and when you help them, you're going to get a result that you can use later to sell to bigger and better businesses. As long as you see those things and you see that the person is suitable, you can send them this template to see if they're interested in working with you, being one of the first projects that you do, and why that's good for them, why it's good for you. It's a win-win, and this template will show them that that is the case. So put this into action. Just make sure to send it to people that you actually should be working with in the first place to move your business forwards. As long as that is the case, this template should help you to see if they're interested and if you can form a deal. So hope it goes well. Put it into action if it makes sense. Okay, past business connections are a great way to get one of your first few projects, and this can also lead to some nice paying projects, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. If you want to work for free, totally fine. If there is money on the table, why not take it? But what's more important here is that we're getting big results to kick our business off and then move things forwards. So past business connections, what is it? Any business you know in the past or that you know right now. Might be a business that you've used, might be a business that you worked with, might be a business you connected with in some way. Maybe you've hired them in the past, maybe you've just been in their location, you know some of their staff or you know the owner, whatever it is. Look at all the businesses that you know right now and over the last few years and then see, do they line up with the sort of clients that you want to work with that are good for your business? And if they do, then send them this template and see if they might be interested in working with you at this stage, and this template will show them why that's a good deal for them as well. So hope it helps. Best of luck. Okay, personal interest is just another nice little technique we can use in the portfolio stage. I use this really well when I started my web design business. I contacted a pro surfer. I used to surf a lot. I use that commonality to get my foot in the door, to get a great project, and then I leverage that project to get a lot more projects. So think about the things that you're interested in. What's just something you know, like maybe a hobby, an interest, a pastime, something you've read up on, or something you just are genuinely interested in, and then see, okay, is there anyone in that industry, is there anyone who does this sort of thing that I can kind of use this common interest to get my foot in the door, introduce myself, and then see, are they interested in you helping them do XYZ? So look at what you're interested in, what do you know well, what can you kind of leverage that other people can't to get yourself in with some potential business owners. Use this template to do it, and I hope that it goes well. Okay, local businesses. So as humans, we tend to trust more the people who are located closer to us. So this template is using that principle. You don't have to use it if there's nobody located near to you or you don't want to work with people located near to you. That's totally fine. Use all the other templates. But if you do want to work with local people, this is a template that's going to show them, hey, I'm based near to you. So maybe the same city, the same region, the same country, whatever it is. Hey, I'm based near to you and I would like to work with you. Here's a great deal. Are you interested? So this template will show you how to do it. It's a great principle to use in the early stages of your business where you don't yet have things that you can use like past results or past clients. You don't have that business trust. So you're more going to use your personal trust, and being located near to somebody is a good personal trust principle or kind of tactic that can be very effective. So use this when you do want to work with local businesses. See if it can get you a good response. If it does, try and move things forwards to a project and then leverage those results to keep moving your business forwards. So hope this helps. Check out the template, put it into action. Okay, sometimes in the portfolio stage, you're just out of other ideas and you need to get a little bit creative, and this template's gonna show you how to do it. You're just gonna pick some random business connection, and there's like a bazillion thousand things that you can put in here. Find some way that just connects the two of you, use that to open up the email, and then transition to just talking about this great deal you wanna offer them, how you think you can help their business, who you are, and in what way you can move their business forwards. So check this out when you're kind of out of ideas, you need something creative to just get a few more emails out there and get these first few portfolio projects. Okay, so in this template, we're going direct. We're just gonna basically say straight up, hey, we're reaching out to you. This is why we're reaching out to you. This is the great deal that we have to offer. Here's how we think it can help you. Are you interested? And that's totally fine, especially at this stage in the portfolio stage where the deal is so good. You're doing cheap or maybe even free work to help people out. They're getting a great deal at a great price. So sometimes you can just get directly down to business and just tell them what is up and see if they're interested. This template will show you how to do it. Use it when you feel appropriate. Just go in directly and say, here's how I think I can help you. Are you interested? So hope it goes well. Best of luck. Okay, online group members. This is another great tactic to maybe get a couple of portfolio projects going. Look at the different groups online that you're a part of. So different Facebook group, a forum, a community, maybe you bought a course and you have access to the different members of that course. Whatever it is, find somebody or a couple of people who are in these different communities that you're in, and then send them this template to see, hey, are you interested in working with me? Now, of course, you got to pick someone relevant. So look for the right type of business owners that you want to be working with in the first place. But they're probably in there in some of these groups that you might be involved with. And if they are, use this template to get the conversation going and see if you can move things towards a deal. So check it out. If it makes sense, use it. If not, just use one of the other templates in this section. Okay, Twitter, LinkedIn, or maybe some other platform. Do you have an online profile on one of these big social media platforms? If you do, this might be a template for you to use. Now, it's not an email template, it's a post. You just stick it up on your profile and you see, are people interested in the service? If they are, if they start commenting or if they start messaging, start moving things forwards, try get that one-on-one conversation going. And if they're suitable, get them on the phone call or meet them in person and see if you can start moving things towards a deal. So pretty simple post. Just adjust it for your own situation, of course, stick it up online and see if you can get some people interested. Okay, another online tactic here, not an email template, but just something that you're going to go posting on your personal profile. I designed it with Facebook in mind, but maybe you can use it somewhere else as well. And basically, you're just getting the word out there. You're using the power of your own network, so family, friends, connections, whoever it is that follows you on your personal page. You're posting this up and you're seeing, are one of these people suitable as a client, or do they know someone suitable as a client? In either case, when you start getting some response, just start moving it towards a one-on-one conversation, seeing if they're suitable, and then if they are, start moving towards a deal. So really hope that this goes well. It's designed for your personal Facebook page, but maybe there's somewhere else that you can use it as well. Okay, online groups or forums, sometimes there's a lot of our potential clients in there. If we can find the ones where that is the case, this is a template to use to post up in that group and see if we can get any potential leads. It's written in a way that's not that promotional, it's not that aggressive. We're showing people, hey, we're at the early stages, we want to help some people in this way, is anyone interested? So usually you get away with posting this in a group, even if they had stricter rules, because it's kind of like you're the newbie and you're just trying to help and you're the underdog, and generally people let you get away with that. But check the rules, just make sure that it's allowed. It probably is, and sometimes it's better to just post and ask for forgiveness rather than permission, but I don't want to get you banned at the same time, so just check that it's okay. If it is okay, post this up. Once you start getting some response, start dealing with those people one-on-one, get the private conversations going, try get them on a phone call if it makes sense, and try move towards getting some projects if they are suitable clients that are good for you to work with at this stage. So hope it helps. I've shown some people this in the past. They've gotten really, really good results with this exact template, and here you have ready to use as well. Okay, this is just a short version of the other template. Again, using online groups or forums or communities to say, hey, we're just starting a business. We'd like to work with these sort of people. We want to help in this sort of way. We want to help people get these sort of results. Who's interested or who knows someone who's interested, and seeing if we can get anyone to respond. If we can, like always, start moving it towards one-on-one conversations, towards maybe a sales conversation or meeting up in person, whatever makes sense. And then if they are suitable clients, you see a clear way to help them to build up these results that you're trying to build in this stage, then try close the deal, move it forwards, and start growing your business. So really hope that this helps. It's a shorter version. If you want the longer version, just click out and find that other template. It should be right beside this one. Okay, social media DMs. We're sliding into the DMs. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to use this template, and what you want to do is just go online onto whatever platform and find those people who you think might be suitable clients. Use this template to hopefully get some conversations going. The people that respond, start writing back and forth and start trying to move it forwards. So really hope that this helps. Of course, just go after those people in the first place that you would actually like to work with. Don't go spamming everyone. Just pick the relevant people that you feel are suitable clients for whatever reason, and that's going to make it much more likely that you succeed and much more likely to have a good conversation that actually leads towards a sale. So best of luck with this template. Hope it goes well. Best of luck. Okay, social media DMs, the short version. So we're doing what we're doing in the longer version, the other template that maybe you've already checked out. But if you haven't, what we're doing here is we're finding relevant people online. So think about the people you most want to work with, that you feel your skills, your experience, your ability is going to just be in the best location, work with the best business. These are the clients you can help the most. Go find them online and then use these DMs to basically see if you can get a conversation going. The more you pick the right people in the first place, generally it just makes it easier because you understand them better, you can say the right things, you can have that better conversation that gets them interested. So with this approach, I'm a huge fan of keeping it relevant. Go after the people you think you can help the most and have a clear reason for the people that you're contacting. Just don't go online and start contacting everybody. Find the group of people that you can help the most and then use this template to do it. So best of luck, really hope it goes well.